everybody. If you are an arts or crafter in Abu Dhabi, I expect at some point you have questioned whether you should or should not invest in getting a commercial license to be able to sell your masterpieces. Now, this is a question that we get asked a lot at the Gateway Group of companies. My name's Jenny Hunt. I'm the founder of the Gateway Group, and we set up commercial licenses for businesses in Abu Dhabi and Dubai. And I'm also a crafter on the side, which is basically my passion project. So I also get to meet and speak with a lot of other crafters. And I know that this is a hot topic, that regularly comes up. What is the cheapest way for crafters to be licensed to legally sell their makes? So there are a few ways of doing it, and I think it really depends upon where you are in your crafting journey and ultimately what your vision is for whatever it is that you're actually making. So as a crafter, you find your niche and you fill your own home, you gift your friends and family those items, and then it gets to the point where you have to question whether you're going to commercialize it and continue. So I think a good way to start out is to perhaps test the market to see whether there is appetite for whatever it is that you're making. And a good way of doing that is attending and participating in local markets. Now, there are lots of these, and I would suggest contacting one of the organisers to see whether they will enable you to attend and participate in their market without having a trade license, because some do allow this. So ask the question, and if they do, that enables you to take your products along, sell them there, get feedback, and see whether it is something that people are interested in buying. Maybe you need to make some adaptations. Alternatively, you might think, actually, I need to have a shop space. I'm big enough, or I've got the vision for whatever it is that you're making. I need a commercial premise of some description. So in that case, then you would be looking at a license, probably an establishment or a limited liability company license, an LLC in Abu Dhabi. Now, these do sound big licenses, and they are, because there's a lot that goes with them. You're going to be looking at needing to have a local sponsor or a service agent, dependent upon the type of license that you opt for. You're also going to have the physical commercial premise, and then you're going to have to pay out for corporate documents as well. So there are certain additional costs, and those are going to quickly add up. And the thing that will be the most expensive is going to be the lease. So the actual commercial space. You'll also need to think about actually running that shop. Who's going to be doing that for you? Is it going to be you, or are you actually going to need to employ staff? And there are potentially additional costs there as well. So it's a more expensive route forward, but if you're thinking big and you see that there is potential there, then it's definitely worth looking at those options. In Abu Dhabi, there's also a license called the Tasha license. Now, this enables you to start off by working from home and then gradually expanding into a shop space. Now, this was pretty revolutionary when it was first launched to expats a few years ago, because at the time, whatever type of license you had, and this is pre-COVID, you had to have a commercial space. So for arts and crafters, getting licenses was almost prohibitive, because we all know that there just aren't the margins there on most of the things that we make and sell. So when the Tasha license was launched, it was brilliant. It was the best of its kind at the time. And I actually took out a Tasha license myself for my arts and crafts business just after they were launched to expats. And I got 2 years where I could technically work from home. And then on year 3, we must have been in COVID at the time, they extended that so I could have another year without having to lease a commercial space. And it was just great, because I know that that business is never going to be big. It's only ever going to be me making, and it's really just my passion project. I just want to be licensed to be able to do what I do and be legal. I don't have grand ambitions of having a huge shop at any point in time. So this year, when my license was due for renewal, I actually decided to cancel it because it was at this point that I was going to have a commercial lease. So instead I took out a freelancer license in Abu Dhabi. Traditionally in Abu Dhabi, they covered education, IT and media types of activities. But over time they have expanded. The great thing about the freelancer license is it's ideal for anybody who is looking to stay small and just be a one-man band, so doing something on your own. So for me, it ticked the boxes. It's only ever going to be me. It makes sure that I'm legal, and also it's not going to require me to have a commercial premise. So that was fantastic. If you're looking to expand and you're considering this type of license, it isn't going to enable you to hire staff under this type of license. It is very much a sole proprietor, a one-man band type show, but it's the cheapest option in Abu Dhabi for getting a license. So if any of those additional activities, which could be considered for arts and crafts type businesses, fit what you're doing, then this could be the most suitable or cost-effective license for you to consider, because the license only costs about 1,300 dirhams. And I know, being an arts and crafts person, that the cost is extremely important. So if you're making in Abu Dhabi and you're looking to get legal, these are the 4 options that I would suggest that you have a look at. Starting out by looking at participating in a market. If you're looking for the big shop option, then going on a full-on license route, and you'll probably be looking at either an establishment or an LLC. If you are wanting to test the market, work from home, but have plans to expand into a commercial space pretty quickly, then look at the Tasha license. But if you know it's something on the side, or your ambitions are only really just to keep it manageable for yourself, then have a look at the freelancer option. I'll put the details in the comments below, and feel free to reach out to me if you've got any questions about setting up your arts and crafts license in Abu Dhabi.